It's 2024 Topps Chrome Basketball Release Day. Frank, do we have a live look of what customers are going to experience when they go in on these breaks?
Bring it. Bring what? Bring it!
Card-breaking sports card breaks ruining the hobby. We talk about it today. Before we dive in, friends, we need to take a look at where are all these cards that are being broken? Where are they going to end up? It's at sponsor COMC.com. Today's video sponsor, 35 plus million cards in the database. All the singles flow through COMC.com, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, Marvel cards, non-sports, all the cool stuff. Make sure to check out COMC.com. I've got links down below. You can buy cards on COMC and grade them directly there. All sorts of different fun things, so make sure to check out the COMC.com site. All right, I met C. Blez going back, not this past national, but the one before that. What was it, Atlantic City? I think it was Atlantic City where I met C. Blez. I really like C. Blez. I really wish that he would come back with card content as opposed to the gambling content. You know, where he walks up to the table, he says, I'm going to put $5,000 on this to basically double your money or triple your money. I don't know, but you guys know how I feel about all that. It's his business. Obviously, he can do whatever he wants, and he gets a lot of good engagement from it because he is spending big money on gambling. I wish he would come back to the sports card side. His brothers run the big break company, Blez Cards or Blez Breaks or whatever it is. And from what I heard from this recent announcement, who is it, Backer, the oldest brother? I can't keep track of all of them. He's got $1 million on the 1-of-1 Superfractor Wemby autograph card. That's right. I think that we have his announcement here. Frank, play the clip.
I am making my return live to breaking, 8 a.m. Pacific, live on Blez Sports Cards on YouTube. I cannot wait. 14 years removed from one of the greatest items, not one of, the greatest brand in the history of sports cards. Topps Chrome Basketball is back live this Wednesday. Remember, it's in the store at $7.99 a spot. There is one true Wemby Superfractor rookie autograph card that I am paying $1 million on, and it's this card that you're looking at on the screen right here. There's 2 other cards. They're inserts, but to be transparent, I'm only paying $1 million on the one true Wemby rookie card. I can't wait. Topps Chrome Basketball is back. LeBron has autos. There's so much Wemby color. The cards look magnificent. Oh, people are going to say it's not licensed, this and that. It doesn't matter. It's Topps Chrome. It's made by Topps. It's going to be good. Live this Wednesday.
So this really sums it up. You know, you've got the golden ticket. You've got the big mega golden ticket and that Wemby card. $1 million is a lot of money. But man, I think I saw the break spot, it starts at $19 and it goes up to $799, which my assumption is that is the Spurs, is my guess, or I guess the Cavs, or maybe both. Maybe it's like Spurs is $7.99 and Cavs is like $5.99 or something. I don't know, but that's a chunk of change. That's a big chunk of change. And again, my feeling here, I don't know print runs on this stuff. My feeling here is that they printed a lot of this. Most of this stuff is going to be in a landfill. I'm not crazy about the look of the cards, the design on some of these. I'm not crazy about it. Some of the inserts look okay, but for this product in particular, and I know you can make a case for certain products. You know, some of the breakers do a good job of saying like, hey, this product is a strong product for the money. You know, you're getting it at this cost. There are some good hits. You've got a nice mix of potential value there. But then there's other products that I think are just way, way off. It's the hype machine craze, and this product to me feels like that product. It's being sold as, you know, we haven't had Topps Chrome Basketball in years. It is unlicensed, which I don't have anything against unlicensed. I like wild card cards. I like leaf cards. But this is being sold and priced up like it is full-blown Topps Chrome Basketball, like what you had 15, 20 years ago or whatever. And that's, you know, look, it doesn't have that same look to me. I haven't held one of these cards, so maybe in hand they're just amazing cards. I don't know. But then on that same note, on that same token, because of the battle with Panini, because they don't have all the players and the autos and that sort of thing, you have extremely limited hit potential here. I mean, the whole product is being sold around LeBron autos and Wemby cards and Wemby autos. I did see some of the, like the insert, I think there's like Crusades, or I don't know, there was some kind of weird, kind of funky looking insert cards or parallels, and they're going for big money on eBay. There's already some that have popped up on eBay. The base Wemby rookie card in quotation marks is sold for $100, $150. I saw one of the, the Topps Chrome refractor versions of this sold for $400 or $500. I mean, like, the hype is real. The FOMOing in is real. And I think this, again, is just kind of like a master class in building out a product, which, if we're just being honest, is kind of a half-ass, halfway product. Now, to defend Fanatics Topps here a little bit, they can only do so much without having the NBA license. So this is about as good as they can possibly do. And the one thing that Fanatics Topps, that we can probably all agree on, has done a fairly good job of, is the marketing piece. But this is kind of that dark side of the marketing, in my opinion. This is kind of like, it's that line on Tommy Boy where Chris Farley comes back and it's like, yeah, but this is a box of crap, basically. Like, it's an expensive box of crap.
But why do they put a guarantee on the box, then?
Because they know all they sold you was a guaranteed piece of shit. That's all it is, isn't it? Hey, if you want me to take a dump in a box and mark it guaranteed, I will. I got spare time.
You guys know. Anyway, if you haven't seen Tommy Boy, Chris Farley, you need to see that movie. The Callahans. Go and check it out. But anyway, this thing is being built up to be something magnificent. And I know that once they pull one of these LeBron autos, it's going to be like social media posts with like halos over it and like the greatest card of all time. Ken Golden will be on there with some, with something. He'll be at the top of the Empire State Building. He'll be climbing the pyramids in Egypt with the card. Like, I'll be auctioning off the greatest card. All that stuff is going to be coming, but until the next release. I think that's the thing that we need to keep in mind. This, I think, is the new normal of social media marketing for cards and new product and breaks. And I think that, man, if you're into breaks, and I'm not trying to take away from the excitement for people that are just, hey, look, I'm excited to get in. And maybe you're getting maybe you're getting the Warriors, or you're buying breaks into whatever, like your team collecting, and you just want to have the cards from your team. Totally fine. But I also know that there's just a lot of people that are coming in and they're thinking, man, I'm going to plunk down $7.99 and I've got a good chance at that $1 million Superfractor, the one-of-one Wemby card. And there's just going to be so many bag holders, people that absolutely get smoked, annihilated. I had a comment, I think a couple days ago on the video where we talked about this. There was a Striker break. Striker Breaks did an opening. And the comment, now granted, I didn't see the break, so I don't know the reality here. The commenter was basically saying that it was tough. It was tough to watch just because, look, this is not priced up as kind of a mid-tier product. It's kind of like a weird, it's like, it's got the Topps Chrome name, but it's not really all the way Topps Chrome the way people love it. But it's being sold like it is. So it's interesting, man. This is so interesting. Sports card breaking as a whole, it did start out going back years and years and years, buddies getting together, kind of like pooling money to be able to afford, national treasures or whatever. But now it's expanded into this huge global enterprise. I know global, that seems like, oh, that's being dramatic, but it is. It's global. You've got people all over the world that are participating on live streaming apps and that sort of thing. So, and many would argue with this. I've got a poll up on Twitter, and again, 181 votes. So that represents the entire hobby's opinion, right? No, extremely small sample size on X or Twitter or whatever the hell it is. But basically, it was like 50% saying that breaking, not good. It is ruining the hobby. It's clearly obvious that the average Joe can't go buy a hobby box or can't buy a lot of new product because this is here, because this thing is happening here in the hobby. Although on the flip side, there's people, I had a commenter that said there, hey, look, this gets cards out into the singles market, and I'm a singles buyer. I don't participate in this stuff. And so for me, maybe it's a good thing because it is getting kind of these nice cards out, and it's getting them out in volume to where they're not priced crazily. The singles market has been falling really since 2021, outside of course, I know we've got exceptions to the rule, of course, but for the most part, a lot of cards have been kind of falling, kind of plateaued here, I would say, over the last 6, 9, 12 months, plateauing. But the new product stuff, it gets opened, it hits auction, and for all the singles buyers, they can just kind of pick and choose, grab it as they want it. Really no point in buying into a break. You could just wait for that stuff to come to you, unless, of course, if you're hunting for lottery tickets. And maybe you're not spending $20,000 on that card. You're getting it on a break that's $500 and hoping to get that $20,000 card. Social media will tell you that that's a thing that happens all the time. You know, it's only going to put out there, social media is only going to put out there the winners, the wins, the lottery winners. They're only going to put that out there. You know, actually what would be interesting content, I might actually work on this myself. Let me know in the comments section. Actually, reach out to me if you've lost, let's say, $5,000 so far in 2024 on breaks where you've gotten nothing out of it. $5,000 and up. So let's have that as a threshold, see what happens. You can reach out to me on IG at SportsCardDad. My email's in the video description as well. I'm curious on this because, again, maybe I'm the old man yelling into the clouds. Maybe I'm an idiot, and this is kind of a nothing burger, and I just keep talking about breaks and how I think it's kind of just expanded too far. I think there's a place for breaks in the sports card hobby, but again, now I just feel like it's gone. We've jumped the shark. It's gone too far. And now it just dominates a lot of what new people think that our hobby is. It's like, oh, all there is now is kind of this breaking thing. And then they head out the door. They're like, oh, cool. This is how we buy packs now. Look, it's not going to be for everybody. I know for some people, it's everything. It's everything. You know, but for a lot of people, average folks that are looking at this sports card hobby that opened packs 30 years ago, they're going to come in and be like, oh, wow, this is it now. This is what we do with cards. You know, they're not interested in the duck race and the BS. All right, my friends. That's what we've got today. I will be watching very closely at 2024 Topps Chrome basketball breaks. I don't really watch breaks because, frankly, I just think that content is boring. But I will be paying very close attention this week as we see how this thing unfolds. Will the monster hits come out? Will the $1 million one-of-one Superfractor Wemby auto, I can't even say all the words, will it be pulled this week? Will it be pulled next month? There will be hunting. They'll be hunting like at, on Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, where they're at Veruca Salt's factory and all of the ladies are opening up the packs of chocolate to find the golden tickets.
I wanted to be the first to find a golden ticket, Daddy.
I know, Angel.
That will literally be Blez and all the other breakers out there. Friends, stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.